I have 8 reasons to put in to lay out all the reasons why. Okay. First reason, number one, whatever it takes, we have to focus on and we have to move forward, right? The things about life is that whatever we tend to focus on, we move towards, right? When we think that, per se, life, like feel like life is a curse or merely a painful struggle, we manifest that more into our lives. And we find more experiences and that help to prove our own theory over time, right? Yeah. So we've additional experience and added something that could focus towards to the end. We continue to manifest it into our life. Life is precious. You also look at everything with childlike pleasure, as though you were experiencing for the first time. And it shouldn't take, I think it shouldn't take a near death experience or some other major problem in life to realize how important human life is, no matter what our present situations, no matter what your skin, your religion, your gender, whatever it takes is no matter what. So moving forward for me is like, in my own experience, definitely I've encountered a lot of heartbreaks, meltdown, depressed, stressful for different events throughout my life. It can be due to family problem. It can be due to at the workplace, or perhaps my journey when I kind of struggle to pass my examination and encounter with meeting some people that shouldn't fit into my life. That's how I see it at that point of time. But I know that it really depends on that particular event, on what the circumstance is, or how you were being treated back then. Um, Sometimes it takes a while for you to overcome it, right? It takes a while for you to move forward because it really defeat your values. Like kind of uh, you felt that you shouldn't be put in that situation in the first place, right? So I mean, there's a lot of thoughts behind, but as you want to move forward, you in a process of healing. Definitely, it takes a while for you to be okay and just overcome or get out from that situation altogether. It will take a while, and that one is really up to individual whether you want to move or shift yourself out from that situation, right? Yeah. So as we grow up, we grow wiser, hopefully, and we make a better decision. Yeah. Right. Okay. The next thing is there is a reason for every failure we experience in life. All right. So oftentimes when we fail, we kind of have difficulty realizing just how precious our lives would be, and we focus on the failures. It's like eating us up mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. But life's failure aren't designed to do that. Okay, they're designed to allow us to grow and learn invaluable lessons that can only be gleaned through every failures. So, however, failures can be just anything, no matter how big or small it might be. Um, should help to open your eyes to do the how to say absolute importance of what we've been given. Okay, per se, a chance to live, to breathe, and experience life in the physical realm. So no matter, never take that for granted. No matter how bad your failures might be, no how small they might make you feel. There's a reason for everything. Okay, I felt that the meanest thing that I go through is when I when I go through in a workplace lah. I was in my mid 20s. I definitely I have like uh, I would say lack of experience at the point of time, and it took me several years to understand or even like being a little bit more confident to fight for myself, know how to stand on my own feet, and take a lot of ownership and accountability of what I'll do best. Just wait that way. So definitely, you will go through a lot of mistakes, mistake after mistake, mistake after mistake, because you are learning, yeah, learning process. There will be people who out there can be super mean to you. They really just want to see you fail, you broke down, and you just broken altogether. Your emotional broken, your mental, you just like really want to drive you out from that workplace. And that's how I felt that I go through. But what makes me stay is that there were kind of a combination of my passion. Yeah. So if my drives to that particular journey, because I have so much passion in it, it kind of allow me to stay at that moment. And the first thing to kind of look into is acknowledge that you have a mistake and you own up. It is a mistake, and you learn from there. We might repeat the same mistakes, but over time it's gonna be better. Believe it, because we have learned, right? Yeah. Um, and when we go to the next phase after that event that is considered as painful or hurtful, it's gonna be better and better. And definitely, that's my first point. We have to look forward, right? So I hope in whatever you do, there's a purpose of you on why, at the first place, you're putting yourself there and you wanted to go through that journey. There's a why. There's always a big why you were present at that point of time. So you just have to keep on questioning your inner self, find your inner strength, and the best is to have people who could support you at this point of time, who could relate or having the same sentiments with you, right? Yeah. And my third point will be pain. With pain makes us stronger and more aware. Right? Even in situations of great pain and anguish, we should realize that this is part of life. Okay, we have to know what the importance of it and its meaning. Though pain can really dampen our body, it enrich the mind over time, because through pain we grow and learn. We become more aware of our surroundings and gain a deeper understanding of the purpose of our life, as I mentioned just now. So no matter what occurs, no how much pain it inflicts, it could help enhance our awareness or of whatever it is that our wants or desire. So pain can dramatically change the course of our lives, but oftentimes it's a refinement of direction, right? So don't allow pain to destroy you, rather allow it to uplift you and make you realize just how important life really is. So it is always good to know, in the first place, your purpose, as I mentioned, that what makes you be there at that point of time, right? And when people are trying to prove you wrong, you just have to do the opposite way. You must show that you are better you are stronger you, and you know how to find a way out of it, right? So you have to think positively. Though it really, really, really get you through your heart, crush you like crazy, it really got you drained time after time. But remember, so there's always a reason why it happened that way, right? It really want to outgrow you as a person. So hang in there. If you ever heard it, hang in there, because it is what it is at about time. Okay, you just learn and look forward. Trust yourself that you're in the right track. You're in the right track. Okay. But I tell you, there is people who go through certain situations where things that by right they should be able to control, um, it somehow it become like it outweigh them. So you must know that over time you've learned, you must outgrown from that situation. Okay, so you shouldn't stay as it is. You shouldn't let it repeat it. Because certain situation you can take control of that situation. So you must know how to get out from there. I hope those who go through something in relatable to what I say could understand where I'm coming from now. right? Okay, it takes some people to just we have different kind of problems, different kind of phase in our life, and it doesn't mean that we have to stay stagnant. Okay, there's people who are years working in the same organization, or going, well, maybe they have gone through a different workplace or something, but I mean somewhere, but apparently they face through the same problem or situation. So sometimes you just have to look into yourself. Is it me or because of the surrounding? But because you have more control in your life, you have more say, by right. It's just really how to work the way out of it. So find that out. All right. And the fourth one is, okay, life is beautiful. It's a gift and it needs to be appreciated. Okay. When you stop to think about it for a moment, uh, we are but a blip, they call it in the annals of time. So modern humans have lived for around, if we were to trace back, for around 50,000 years. But our species as human being evolved some kind of like 200,000 years ago. Okay, this is on the facts, or scientific info lah. However, modern recorded history is just about 2,000 years old. Okay, and the universe is about 13.8 billion years old, and we're pretty significant on the scale of time, right? So I say that primarily to highlight that life is a beautiful gift. It's like a one in a zillion chance that we're alive here, living and breathing on this earth. So somewhere out there might be billions of other planets just like us, who are going about their life. If you believe that, there's other planets and beings. I don't say they may be human, they might not. I wasn't sure, but I believe there's another beings, around the universe. We unaware of everything else transpiring in the universe, but you are also you. You are unique with your own gift and experiences. So you just have to appreciate and cherish every moment of it. Don't let it go wasted, right? And believe it that when I say there's a uniqueness in you, we all have it. So sometimes really you just have to stop comparing towards other people, because look into yourself in the mirror and ask, like, what was your biggest strength? What is your goodness? How unique are you is you. And the more that you got into the self actualization stage, the more that you are aware of your surroundings and understand yourself better inside out, you will likely know how to lead a better life. Believe it, right? Because you will be more receptive and be open about most things. If it happens to be good, the more you open it with an open arm, right? You welcome it. And if it's negative or it's toxic to you, you know immediately that you don't want to be part of it. You see? So knowing your surrounding, or you have high awareness in you, is very, 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 very important. That's all I could say. Yeah. The more we're aware, the less we make mistake in life. So I'm not saying about being sensitive per se, but it's very much of how to tackle different problem along the way. Yep. Okay, number 5, about gratitude. Okay, gratitude is the pathway to hope. When things don't quite go according to our plans, sometimes we lose hope. When everything around us is like shattered into million little pieces, it's hard to keep an elevated spirit, right? But rather than we fill our minds with negativity, I strongly tell you that we need to be grateful for what we do have, no matter what it is, because through gratitude we appreciate the beauty of the lives we've been blessed with. So gratitude is also the pathway to hope. When we are being grateful, we actually move out of a state of fear and move into a state of love and compassion. We can be more sympathetic and empathetic, and those positive energies rejuvenate and replenish the spirit rather than taking away from it. So that's gratitude. I always believe that we have to appreciate of what we have rather than what we don't. You see, um, really, it helps you a lot and bring you to the next level of you, the best of you, the best version of you. It's just gratitude. The if you see those people who always seems like they are against the world, they have plenty of negativity in their mind, they have a lot of things to say about others rather than looking into oneself. It's not, there's no ending to like n- not appreciating of what they have in their life already. Okay, their life may be complete or their life may be incomplete. Okay, because I'm sure that our creators give a fair share on his blessings to us. So that's why there's a saying that the least we expect, the more we get, right? So it's really about looking to yourself, what you could contribute to others, and before you could even do that, you have to look into what is benefiting you. Not, I don't say benefiting in sense of money or assets. It's very much of spiritual, your health, your mind. You know, if nothing is gonna harm you, if it's gonna even make you feel good or like put you in a position that you don't feel threatened, you don't feel like it's gonna put you in danger or something. I don't see any harm for you to feel blessed, to feel that what I have now is enough. I'm thankful, and um, perhaps I wish if I will have some wishes or prayers, I want it to be for somebody else, you know, because I already have what I have. I hope some people get it too, or everyone get it too, you know. So I also believe in the power of prayer, and the more you pray, the more you feel like there's blessings in your life, even over the smallest things, because you always feel grateful, you're always thankful to the one or to the people, and you always see the need that there's in exchange in per se, not only just words. You can compliment or give good feedback about people. It's also about putting yourself out there in actions to help others, right? Yep. Number 6, we're here today but we can be God tomorrow. So live life to the fullest. You see, you hear all the time on the news about people's lives, right? Being cut short, whatever it happens in major catastrophic experience that affects hundreds of thousands of others, resulting in countless deaths, or it happens silently at night during sleep. Life is just too short to spend it steeped in worry, right? So we're here today, but tomorrow we can be gone. So we have to appreciate what we have in here and now, and learn to live life to the fullest. So you just have to remove all negativity and hate from your life. The best, if you could forgive those around you for whatever it is they might have wronged you for. You don't need to, I mean, you don't need to forget lah. You know, if it's hard, just forgive, because it will lighten the load and make you further appreciate the fragile, how fragile life is, right? There is people who, as I said earlier on, where people can be so mean to you, being so hard up to you. It just make your lives really unpleasant. And I do experience that. It take a course of time for me to be over from it. I mean, I'm moving forward. To forget, definitely it's hard, because um, I think it really depends on individual. But for me, it's very hard to forget people who done harm or hurtful, doing something that might endanger me, or I know I just if and when the pain come back, I could just feel it immediately. I think because I have super high empathy, and if the other person actually experienced what I go through before, the pain just came back. But doesn't mean that it kind of hold me back from moving forward in my life. Nope. And the reason being, sometimes it's best to forgive. Okay, and I know it will come back like, how can you forgive some people who are extremely like done so much pain to me in my life? Um, the way to go about is, in another perspective, is we hope that the other person actually seek forgiveness to the Creator, because and for you to find peace within you. Because sometimes it's just not easy also to forgive. I don't know what the other person actually did to you, but I know like it's not as easy as being said and done. So as I said, let the first thing is for you to be at peace, your mind, your heart, and pray that the other person actually have make amend and seek for forgiveness to the creator lah, because sometimes it's very hard to deal within you, especially if you are no longer seeing the person, because it might happen really back then, and this person might no longer in your life, no longer in the picture, right? But because it stays there, the stains is like very hard to remove, right? Like you scrub, no matter how many times, right? Because if somebody just go through the same experience as you might just trigger, or someone going to recall and talk about it to you again, it just trigger. So, yep, um, just find peace within you lah. That's the best way. Another best way to go if you can forgive, right? Because it really, really takes a while. I could understand.